Welcome back. Hello. Today's video is a deep full body stretch to improve posture. Open the shoulders and chest, hips, quadriceps, and with focus on the psoas muscle, part of the hip flexors, one of the strongest muscles in our body, attaching the upper body to the lower body, connecting your spine to your legs, and involved in almost every action and movement we make. The psoas affects our posture, how we walk and move, and is connected with stiffness we may experience in our hips and spine. And because our diaphragm is linked to this muscle, it influences how we breathe. On an emotional level, the psoas responds to stress. And this area of Shavasana, the sacral chakra, is a storehouse for deep-seated tension and trauma. Through our yoga practice, we access all these areas to release and transform. Let's work to improve our posture. Open the front of our body, our chest, the heart, the rib cage, shoulders, neck and throat, our quadriceps, hip flexors, including the sacred psoas, to support our spine, keeping all of these areas functioning healthily, freeing energy in the body, thus releasing tension and feelings of anxiety, calming the mind. Prepare for a deep, gentle, relaxing practice with long stretches to breathe into the silence. Have a couple of yoga blocks or firm cushions to hand to support the body if needed. Let's begin in Balasana, child's pose. Come onto your hands and knees. Sit back on your hips. Sit your hips back on your heels. Open your knees as wide as is right for your body and just start to walk your hands forwards and down. Bringing your forehead to the mat, breathing into the body, releasing your day thus far. Bringing your mind to your mat. Following the in-breath and the out-breath as it naturally deepens. Relaxing the shoulders around the jaw. And try to relax your back muscles here. Gently lift the head. Inhale as you come back up to tabletop. And we're going to prepare for melting heart pose. You can walk your knees back. Start to walk the hands forwards until the forehead comes down to a cushion, to the mat. Try to soften as you feel the shoulders open. Soften the back of the spine into the heart area. Breathing deeply. Melting the heart towards the ground. On your next inhale, gently lift your head, and we're coming into thread the needle. Walk back a little bit out of the pose as you thread your right hand underneath your left, right ear, right shoulder down. And you can extend your left hand to the top of the mat, feeling the twist in the spine, releasing the trapezius muscles. Try to relax your neck, feeling the twist all the way up into the neck area as well. Breathe. We're holding all of these poses for around 1.5 minutes, some for around 2 minutes. Try to connect to your deep breath as you hold, being aware of all the sensations you're feeling in your body. Begin now to slide the left hand back. Press yourself back up to tabletop. And we're going to take cat and cow before we move on to the other side. Wrists underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers. Knees underneath your hips, hip width apart. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, spinal extension. Exhale, round, chin to chest, draw the navel in. Again, inhale and open, shoulders down and back. Exhale, press away from your mat as you round, chin to chest. Last time, inhale, arching through the spine. Exhale to round. Inhale back to your neutral spine and just return to melting heart, walking the hands forwards And we'll thread the needle on the other side, lifting the head, threading the left arm under the right, left ear, left shoulder to the mat, reaching up through the right hand and arm, feeling the spine twisting, releasing. Find your breath. Relax your neck. Slide your right hand back. Press yourself back up to tabletop. Leaving the knees further back, we're going to come down onto the belly. Take an inhale here in modified plank. Exhale as you hug your elbows in, chest down. Slide the elbows forwards for Sphinx pose. Press down through the shoulders. Lift the heart and the chest. Press into the tops of the feet, lifting the knees. And really try to soften your buttock muscles, creating space for the sacrum. Feeling a stretch into the front body. Feel length in the front of the hips. Try to encourage deep breathing as you hold these poses, so the body can release more deeply. Bringing good stress to the spine. Soften the body down. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up. And exhale, come back to a child's pose. Taking the spine in the opposite direction to the back bend of Sphinx. Just a few breaths. Inhale, lift your head and walk yourself gently back upright. Sit your hips off to one side and bring your legs out in front of you. We're going to come into half saddle now. This is where you might need something behind you, some blocks, or you might need cushions. I'm just going to place mine behind me. So for half saddle, you want to lean over to your left to bend your right knee and bring your right foot by your hip, outside your right hip, and be on the top of that foot. Then you're going to lean back and you might just work here. Lift and scoop the pelvis, creating more space. If you want to lower down to your forearms, you might want to work here. Some of you might be able to come all the way down onto your back. I'm going to place a block underneath my shoulders and one underneath my head. So the thighs are parallel and you should be feeling a gentle stretch on the front of the right thigh into the quadriceps and up into the front of that hip. The arms can be alongside the body, on the body, or you might want to inhale the arms up overhead. Make all your adjustments that you need and then try to relax as you hold. Giving time to the body to release, for the muscles to lengthen from contraction, from tightness, from sitting, standing, walking, in the front of the hip. Breathe and feel. Let's begin to come out. Tuck your chin. If you're down on the ground, press down into the elbows and lift back up. Lean to your left, re-extend your right leg. Other side, lean to your right now, bend your left knee, be on the top of your left foot by your left hip. Lift and scoop the pelvis forwards and up, and then come back down to your own degree, what's right for your body. Adjust your props as you need so you can support and take care of your body in the poses. Sometimes it feels better to have the extended leg bent. Just see what feels good in your body, what you need right now. Find your place with your arms, maybe up and overhead. This will obviously intensify the back bend and the stretch. Find your place and breathe deeply. Feeling the front of the left thigh and hip, releasing, gently stretching. Let's come out now. Tuck your chin, press down through your elbows. Come upright, lean to the right and re-extend your left leg. Come seated now for butterfly. Bend both knees, bring the soles of the feet together and then allow the knees to fall open. Decide how close you want to sit to your heels. And then you can start to let the body round over the legs. You can release your hands forwards, relax your neck, relax and rest into gravity. Find your deep breath. Staying connected and concentrating on sensations in the body. Mentally softening with your mind any areas of tightness, of resistance, with no forcing, just breathing. moving between these back bends and forward folds, bringing flexibility, mobility to the spine. Two more breaths here. One more breath. As you inhale, use your hands pressing into the ground to come back upright and just come to an easy cross-legged seat position. Spine is tall. Release the fingertips to the sides of the body, and we're going to take a seated twist. Inhale, both arms up. You can follow with your eyes. Exhale as you twist to the right, left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind the spine. Inhale, press to lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right, using your left hand as a lever. Take a deep breath here. Release, coming back. Inhale, both arms up, looking up. Exhale, twisting to the other side, to the left. Right hand to left knee, left fingertips behind the spine. Inhale as you lengthen and lift, and exhale, twisting to the left. Using your right hand as a lever, take a breath here. Exhale. Release. Inhale, both arms up one last time. And exhale. We're going to come into full saddle now, which might not be appropriate for all bodies. So if your knees, your body doesn't like full saddle, then as an alternative, you can return to butterfly with the soles of the feet together and lie down on your back, so a reclined version. If you're coming into full saddle, come to a kneeling position first, and then you can open your knees a little bit, and some people like to sit on their heels as they come back, however far you're going to be coming back, or the option is to sit in between the heels. So you're sitting on your mat, and just like you did in the other pose in saddle, hands are behind you, lift and scoop the pelvis and start to come back to your own degree. Maybe on the elbows, maybe coming all the way back onto some cushions or blocks. You want to have one block underneath the shoulders and one for your head. See how that feels and stretches the fronts of the thighs, the quadriceps and the hip flexors, stretching into the psoas muscle. Choose where your arms need to be, up overhead, down beside the body. Find a place that you can hold and breathe. This is quite a strong yin pose, full saddle. Be mindful of your own body. Soften where you can. Final 2 breaths. Last breath. At the end of your exhale, preparing to come out of the pose, tuck your chin to your chest and press down through the elbows, coming back upright and coming forwards onto your hands and knees. Move your props off to the side. Let's come into a downward dog to stretch everything out. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift your hips up. And exhale, press your chest back towards your thighs. Bending into one leg, then the other. Moving intuitively, doing what you need for your body in this moment. Relax the head and the neck. Come up onto the balls of the feet and then bend the knees deeply so the chest connects with the thighs. Feeling the shoulders release, rolling open. Straightening the legs once more. And then gently lowering the knees down to the ground. Sit off to the side or cross your ankles underneath you and come to a seat. Stretching the legs out, coming into caterpillar now. Sitting up nice and tall. You can have a space between your feet. This is a passive forward fold in yin. So you're going to just hinge from the hips and let your body completely relax over your legs. Just coming down to your own degree. Bending the spine in the opposite direction now. The saddle was deep back bend. And now in this forward bend, breathing deeply. Some of these poses may bring a deep emotional release by their very nature. Just breathe and hold, nurturing yourself, tending to your body, to your mind. Breathe and feel. Last 2 breaths here. Moving mindfully. Use your hands to press into the mat, coming up nice and slow until the spine is upright. Coming down now into Shavasana. Allow the body to roll down. Extend out through both legs. Open the arms out to the sides, palms facing upward. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Through the nose, a deep breath out. Releasing the weight of the body into the support of the earth. The mind completely absorbed in the sensations you're feeling in the body. You may be feeling tingling, trembling, vibration in the body from the work. You may be able to feel the energy flowing freely through the body. Soften the facial features. Soften the jaw. As you relax completely and take rest in the healing energy of Shavasana, corpse pose. Gently now, deepen your breathing. Bringing some gentle movement back into the body. Bending the knees and the elbows, come to constructive rest position. Feet as wide as the mat, knees fall in, hands resting on your lower belly. Bend your knees up into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins and squeeze gently in. Rocking gently on your spine until you roll all the way over onto your right side. Use your hands to press yourself up and come to a comfortable seated position, trying to keep the eyes closed down. Hands in prayer at your heart center. Notice the breath, the body, the mind. Gently bow your head down towards your heart center. With reverence and deep gratitude for your practice. Om, peace, Shanti, Amen. Thumbs to the third eye center as we bow forwards together and say Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that your body feels the benefits from this practice. And be really mindful and kind to yourself moving into the rest of your day. That was quite a deep stretch. And lots of things may come up, they may not, but go and make yourself a nice cup of tea and continue to nurture yourself as you go into the rest of your day, whatever you're about to do now. And I'll see you next time on the mat. Please subscribe if you don't already. And let me know your experience today, how you found this video. Until next week, namaste.